Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Rogue Legacy. This is the Duke of TBC here. Uh, pretty much just picking up in the It's pretty much just picking up in the same place that I left off. This is where you actually meet Sharon, and this is where he says, "Give me your money." I love this because if you see in the background, stuff randomly flies by, and one of the things that randomly flies by is Santa Claus, which is just a fun little thing that they've done. Oh my god, it is very warm in my room right now. As most people know well, I don't know. I am currently in Manila, Philippines, and it is, even though it is nighttime, it is 80 degrees, which isn't too horribly hot, but it is not comfortable for me. I'm originally from Ohio, and it is snowing there right now. Or, to be honest, the weather's really bad there right now. Like, I think just recently they had, like, something crazy, like 6 inches of snow and ice come down on them. Just not good. Ooh, whoa, that was weird lag. I normally don't get... that was bad. I normally don't get lag when I'm uploading things, because that's the only other thing I have going on right now, is I am uploading the first episode. So it's warm right now. I'm trying not to run the AC, and while I'm recording, I turn my fan off because I've tried to record with the fan on, and it sounds awful. But it's not too bad, just definitely not as cool as I am used to. The kind of the cool season where people think it's cool is long over right now, and people were like complaining about it. Like, people in the Philippines were like, "Oh, it's too cold." I was like, this is very strange because just a while ago everybody was complaining that it was way too hot. I thought people would be more appreciative of it. And people were calling it cold when it was like 70 degrees. I was like, it's 70 degrees out. How can you possibly think it's cold out? Like, what is wrong with you people? But, you know, people are used to different things. I can do okay in the heat, and I don't mind it too terribly much, especially because, you know, I'm trying to lose weight, so, you know, sweating a little bit extra is fine with me. It's not gonna kill me. Tried to get it. Couldn't get it. God, I wish these guys did more damage. Like I just can't wait till I get the Hokage and stuff. Paladin is I don't know. You'll get to know who my favorite classes are because I'll specifically be looking for them. I tried to do a little bit of extra damage. Alright, that actually went really well. I was watching one of Northern Lions, he's playing through this game, and I am honestly not sure how I feel about his playthrough. That was just bad. This is all bad. Shouldn't have taken that much damage. I was watching his playthrough, and I don't know how I feel about it. He's like, I don't like to use magic. It's not my playstyle. And I'm just like, you're missing out on some serious, like, benefits if you're not using magic in this game. Like, what are you doing? Like, use your magic, sir. So yeah, it was very interesting. I'm not actually gonna use it. I just like leaving that there because I don't use this spell very often, honestly. I was like, what are you doing? Like, use your magic. Like, and he keeps dying. Oh, I'm not gonna even bother with the Maya. Forget that. And like he's dying to bosses and mobs and stuff. But he's like, I don't want to use magic. I was like, are you high? Like, use your damn magic. I like her so well. Oh jeez. Jump. Get this. Jump again. Let that go through. I've developed pretty okay strategies for dealing with spike rooms. Like these. They're annoying, yeah, but yeah, you can get through them just fine. I'd like to break 1,000 on this run. Yeah, watching another person's playthrough of this one, like, they're just blatantly ignoring, like, one of the best things you can do in the game. Like he didn't even know what some of the spells did, and I was just like, really? You're okay with that? Just not even knowing? That's alright, whatever. To each their own, but you're gonna die a lot, and you know he's missing out on like using some of the most powerful stuff in the game. There are some like magic spells, like the one I have right now, completely useless. Not useful in the least to anyone really. I don't use that, but man, some of them are just so good. And he hasn't gotten the Lich King. Like, he's not even upgrading stuff. He's very frustrating to watch his playthrough, so I actually kind of stopped. I think I can do this fairy chest. If not, I'll die. Whatever. And then I'm gonna have to jump again. Yeah, got this. Bam. Much easier to do when you have multiple jumps, so that really went well. I'm 2 for 2 on my fairy chest so far, and that's not bad. Oops, did not mean to do that. Tab is what I meant. So we need to go down, right, if we want to farm some more. That one okay, so down, and we'll go this way. So things, yeah, this is going very well. Dead. I hate these guys, they're annoying. I'm getting a ton of mana potions. Give me some health potions. Like, damn. That was bad damage. I've noticed that every once in a while I feel like it eats my inputs. Which, like, oh, you're just complaining, but there's been a few times where I'm legitimately like, I hit that button. What happened there? So, I don't know if that's happened anyways. Maybe it's just because it's on my PC. But I've never had a problem with hitting multiple buttons before. I know some PCs can't handle, like, you know, you hit 4 buttons at once and it just says, nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna happen. I think, let's see here, how long I've been at this? I think 6 minutes, I think? I don't know. This is gonna be annoying. Alright, that's dead. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. I can already tell. Alright, we got that. Phew! Man, that was... I'm so used to having, like, triple jumps, air dashes. Oh, this is just... Having to go back to not having anything is just difficult. In the worst way. Alright. This is going well, though. I almost have the entirety of the, not the manor, just the castle part cleared out, which is pretty good. Take no damage, I cannot do yet. I just simply don't have the runes for it. You're dead. You can normally hit these guys through there, but he'll die just fine, killing him normally. This is looking like, man, back-to-back incredibly good runs. Like, watching other people play this game, and I know theirs are, I think his might be blind, but watching, there's been a lot of videos I've watched where people are just struggling to even, like, farm a decent amount of gold. Wait for that to fire. Wait for it to fire again. Alright. So the Knave has been doing pretty good, even though, you know, not my favorite class by a long shot, but I honestly didn't feel like playing a Barbarian right now. And, wow, yeah, we're gonna have a ton of gold. This is looking really good. I'm gonna buy some equipment, and we're gonna be rocking it out. That's gonna be the darkness down there. Definitely not going there first. We'll just die so fast. That cracks me up. Not only do I love... dare I try killing the boss? I think I can, simply because I know the pattern well enough for this boss. And of course, if I die, I'm just gonna look stupid. But let's try it. Let's see if we can do it. Second run. Let's see if we can kill the first boss. We're speedrunning this. He is annoying without a second jump. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so we got this. Alright, so far so good. The Knave is definitely not going to be my favorite for doing this. But we're not doing bad. Our damage is pretty crappy, though. We're going to die. I'm not going to kill him without taking any more hits. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, that's fine. That's completely fine. There was no way we were killing a boss on our second run. We just don't do enough damage. But we did have a pretty good killing spree. Alright, let's see what we're gonna buy, or who we get. Paladin with the Chakram. I love the Chakram, and I hate mages, so we're gonna go with the Paladin. We're not gonna upgrade anything here yet because I definitely want a new sword. And that's gonna give us more damage, definitely want that. New helm, definitely want that. Don't have that yet. That's really not that important. God, we bought everything we could on the second run when it comes to equipment that I care about, and we still have leftover. We want the Enchantress simply because we have to have it. And then let's go. Yes, we got the Enchantress. What do we have? I don't want to upgrade the Mage yet. I don't care about magic damage yet. The Architect, why not? I think we might get damage upgrades soon. Or will we upgrade the Paladin? Upgrading the Barbarian into the Barbarian King is definitely high up on my list. But we have a ton of gold. You know what, let's do this now, and then we'll go... Yep, we got this. Wow, this is really far for only 2. I want the Shinobi. The Shinobi's just really good to have this early on. And then we shall get... This is so much upgrading for... don't care about Haggle, and then let's get some damage. And then we should be able to get... Let's go with... this is so hard. Magic damage is actually really useful, and I actually want to put points into it in case I become a Lich King soon. So I'm actually going to keep that short. I'm going to keep these shorter, because around like 8 to 12 minutes is fine with me, because I feel like I'm going to be having nothing but long runs. Let's see how our damage... Oh, that is some serious damage for where we are, and I actually used my money pretty wisely, so... What's that going to be doing? 32, that's doing 34. We are looking good. I am liking this. Our next run is going to be good. That's going to be it for this episode. If you liked it, I'd really appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. They really help me out, and they help kind of spread the word of my videos. So if you liked it, I will see you in the next one. Later, guys!